Black Swan Media Studios, deep inside a secret underground bunker. We're speaking to freedom-loving patriots from all around the country and the world. Welcome to the Resistance. This is John Crump, live.
What is crack-a-lackin', as my friend Shooting Gallery New England is out there would say? I am broadcasting from the Southern Command, also known as my mom's basement. Not really my mom's basement, by the way. But we are broadcasting here. We're doing a little bit early today because my kid has a school thing. My other son is right here. Nikki, come here. And I will bring on my co-host, Rich, in a minute. But I got my little assistant with me here. Nikki, come here.
Daddy,
Yeah, come here.
the TV turned off. I did something.
Uh-oh. He turned off the projector. And we're going to bring in Rich. But before we bring in Rich, we are brought to you by Tufts. Tufts is a cryptocurrency focused on the firearms market.
Proudly sponsored by TUSC, the only cryptocurrency designed with the firearms market in mind, with 3-second processing times. It's the fastest cryptocurrency on the planet. With lower transaction fees than traditional credit cards. It's perfect for your e-commerce needs. For gun guys, by gun guys. Visit TUSC.network for more information and join the digital revolution.
Not only that, we are brought to you by Black Swan Tactical. We dropped our new shirt today for the 2021 winter meetup that's going to happen on December 18th in Oaks, Pennsylvania. We're going to be joined by maybe Flying Rich, but Firearms Chronicles, me, of course, Shooting Gallery New England, Dark from DLD After Dark, Tony Simon, and more. So here we go. Let's bring on Rich. But before we do that, we're going to roll the commercial. Sorry, my son was kind of distracting me behind me, but that's fine because I love him so much. He is my little mini-me. Okay, so we got that out of the way. I want to say hi to Aegis Gun Care. We see Shooting Gallery New England out there, but you might not know Aegis Gun Care makes something from Shooting Gallery New England called Joju's. I see Alan Powell out there, the real AP, which is weird because he has like 97,000 accounts. I see G-Webs out there. My son has a little thing that what do we build? What does Daddy collect? Poop. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring on Rich. But if you want to support me, I always do have a Patreon where you can support me. You can support the Hunter Biden laptop project, which we're building a website to put all the Hunter Biden laptop stuff out.
I guess I don't have to heckle you today. You got enough distraction going on.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, he's gone. How you doing, Rich?
Good. It's a wonderful Thursday.
Yes, it is a wonderful Thursday, and according to my son, I collect poop.
Poop? Okay.
Poop. I don't know. All right. So, first, let's talk about something right here. I am building a website. John Petrolino, by the way, John Petrolino is going to help me go through a bunch of different files. I need to talk to you later, John. Give me a call. I'm enlisting your help.
He needs peril-sensitive sunglasses.
Yeah. So, I made a lot of good contacts today, which is cool. And I found out I'm going to SHOT.
Wow. If there is a shot.
If there is a shot, yes. But I am going... My job is kind of funny. Rich.
Cool.
You know what my job is going to be?
You're the booth babe.
Basically, yeah. Oh, it's what it is. Yeah, I'm glad to do it. Help GOA out. I'm going to be the media guy. I'm going to be one of the spokespeople for GOA. I'll be talking to different people, different interviews, stuff like that. Get on a bunch of different channels. And whoever wants to talk about GOA, hit me up. I'll be a shot. I will talk to you. I'll be on your show. So, boom, there you go. Where the hell is our guest, Rich?
We got no guest?
No.
Oh, I thought you said he was in
No.
and waiting, ready to go.
No, I would have brought him on, man.
Oh, okay. Let's see. He hasn't messaged me back. He confirmed earlier today.
Come on, man.
Well, yeah, I messaged with him earlier today, and he was like, okay.
Maybe he's doing some tier 1 stuff or something.
Tier 1 badassery.
Yeah, man. Door kicking. Actually, he would be door flying. I don't know.
He'd be doing that not in this country, hopefully.
You know what? You should be a military pilot, right?
Yeah, you think so?
I think that because somehow you're a kamikaze, but you survive every plane crash.
Mm-hmm.
Or you just crash into a ship, walk away.
Yeah, I think that gets kind of expensive fast. Although some of the bombs are pretty expensive when you consider it, over $1 million for a cruise missile, and that's conventionally armed.
Have you ever seen the Japanese cherry bombs?
Is that a pulse jet?
Yeah, it's like a guided missile, but the person who guides it.
Oh, you ride it. Yeah.
Yeah, Kamikaze Rich. I don't have the patch. Show it. I surely do. Kamikaze Rich.
Got the patch.
Black Swan Tactical. Yeah, we launched a bunch of new stuff on
Tactical.
If you can't tell, we're killing time until our guest gets here.
This is my favorite patch. Definitely a favorite patch. So, Crumpy, do I get to stay at the beach house, or coming this December?
Of course you do, man. If you want. No, the beach house is probably done. Okay, you want to see some new shirts we have?
Yeah.
Well, it should be. Yeah, it's definitely going to be ready by December. It's almost done.
And Flying Rich is one word, not two words. It's like Java camel case,
Well, that's stupid. So it's two words now. All right.
It's one word. Keep doing.
No, it's whatever. Shut up. Too late. I already shipped like 5 shirts. To the JSD folks.
That's so cool.
There you go. There's one of our shirts right there. Let's go, Brandon team.
Mm-hmm.
Toxic Patch Co is making a new patch for us today. Not today, but he's making a new patch.
Well, the Richard Hoffman patch is released, right?
No,
not released. On November 1st. Okay.
1st, yes.
But you showed it off. You gave us a preview.
Yeah, and then here is I'm gonna do another shirt. I'm not gonna save it as. This is my Tree of Liberty shirt. Who designed all these? Man, they all look really good.
Is that what you did? You did the design?
I did all the designs. I do all the design, almost all the design. It's out of me as that car.
You're not outsourcing to Sport Brand?
No, that car have done a few. Mostly the patches. Ooh. That's the Tree of Liberty.
Yeah.
You gotta learn how to mute your damn phone.
I muted the phone. It was my watch that wasn't muted.
Oh. Crump lives in a Colombian drug lord style mansion. These are facts. Yes. So this is my Tree of Liberty that has the quote from Thomas Jefferson on there. Available at Black Swan Tactical. We are killing time, people. And then we have this one, which is very nice also. We show you this shirt. These are all shirts that we launched this week.
And Zach says, we're a wee bit early today.
Yeah, this is...
Actually, what's Shooting Gallery New England doing? Joe, you want to jump on?
Yeah, I don't care. This is the coffee cup one. How about a big cup of Shut the F up. I like that one. Especially since I don't really cuss.
Yeah, you leave that to other people.
Yeah, I mean,
We do it for you.
yeah. And then we have the plain Black Swan Media shirt.
I like that Black Swan. It's cool.
Right here?
Oh no, the Black Swan, the angular Black Swan.
Oh, we got Black Swan Media. And then we have another Black Swan Media shirt, except this one has a back to it.
Oh, as opposed to being backless?
And for some reason, it's not on my shirts. I'll fix that. But yeah, the other one is for the winter meetup, which is going to be a lot of fun.
Hey, if there's a winter meetup, we should do that like in West Palm Beach in the future. Just FYI, you know.
Well, we have different reason why we're there.
Mm-hmm. Is it top secret? I don't get to know.
No, we're there at the request of JSD.
Oh, okay.
That's why they have the logo on the back.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's not really at their request. I was supposed to be there, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, come." Then somebody else was supposed to be there, and then it kind of expanded out from there.
Because I'll get to meet Tony Simon finally.
Yeah, I've never met him either. Like,
serious? Yeah.
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
No, seriously, I've never met him and never actually met him in person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then are you going to have me introduce him to you? Is that?
No, I'm dead serious. I've never met Tony Simon in person.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to call him up.
Oh, here it is. Actually, here it is. I found the shirt. I knew it was there somewhere. Yeah, no, Tony Simon and I are cool, but we've never really met in person.
Yeah, we got Carolina EDC. How's it going?
I'm
I
kind of
feel like
afraid.
he's still at work.
How's everyone feeling about these new legislators that have passed here on Long Island? Not good. If you don't know, which you probably do know, Long Island
as in New York?
Okay, we have somebody going on a effing hike.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, those trees, they're miscolored. You gotta give them nutrients.
Let's get back to it.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
how's it going, man?
What is up? No, Long Island, we're talking about Long Island. Long Island is very near and dear to my heart. Ronkonkoma in the house. And Islip. Smithtown, Islip, Ronkonkoma, Patchogue, all those areas.
Yep.
Deer Park. Yeah. So
my favorite is Hicksville.
Hicksville.
I just love that name.
Amityville.
Amityville.
Yeah, it's out there.
What about Babylon? That's another good one.
Joe, are you ready for your wife? Someone wants to know. West Babylon, dude. Robert, are you in West Babylon?
No, I'm not in West Babylon.
Is your name Robert?
No.
Then shut the F up. Robert out there. Are you in West Babylon? Sorry, I'm still not feeling well, so I'm kind of
what's going on legally on Long Island? What happened?
They have a bunch of new laws out there on Long Island. Robert, by the way, we should have a meetup in Long Island somewhere because Rich is up there. That's where Rich and I hang out at.
Yep.
There's a bunch of different things going on in New York. The governor's signing some stuff on ghost guns and stuff like that. But yeah, it's getting ridiculous in New York, man. I think they signed like 3 bills. So like ghost guns. are banned.
So
in,
you're
like,
not able to make guns.
Who knows?
It's New York, man. You can't do anything over there.
In Afghanistan, you still can make guns.
It's highly regulated.
Yeah, but I think it's crazy. You can get an 80% Glock of the Glock that's not legal in Afghanistan, but you can build the 80% version.
Well, that's the thing. It's legal to have a Glock. The only thing is, dealers are not allowed to transfer it to people. You'd have to do a person-to-person transfer. But, that's the thing. They're still legal. It's just you have to go through some hoops to get them.
Hey, you got. By the way, you guys know. It's alright, Dark. You guys know the gun doctor, right?
Oh yeah,
He's now one of my. He's now one of my colleagues.
Nice. Meaning GOA colleague.
That is correct.
So is he the Tennessee director for GOA?
He is he's a state rep, I guess you can say.
Tennessee state rep?
Yeah.
Cool.
I have no idea what the difference is.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so he's a Tennessee state rep. He's not on the media team, but I'm gonna try to get him on the media team. Try to get him out the shot with us. 'Cause I think it would do really good a shot.
Oh, he's probably going to shot anyhow.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna see if he's not. Then maybe he can come with us. Cause I'm not really going out there. I don't really report on the industry that much, and if I do, they probably don't want to. If I report on the industry,
what do you mean? I heard.
Usually they run.
I heard they want you to talk about that.
Yeah, if I go, hey, this is John from Maryland, they're like, oh God, and then they say you got to talk to my lawyer.
So Robert says that
you're gonna make the PA. Holy shit! Awesome, buddy. Ah, man, where the hell's our guest?
I guess he's not showing.
Yeah, I guess he's not showing. All right, so let's talk about. I'm building a website to host all the Hunter Biden stuff. I'm gonna make a searchable database.
So, like, is dick pics going to be a search term?
Probably. No. Yeah, I'm probably not going to put the pictures up there because I don't want to. Because I don't want to put anything that's questionable that can maybe get us nailed.
Count as pornography or something.
Or other types of prawn. Yeah.
Let's see. Did an ammo scammer start following me on Instagram?
I don't know.
Like the guy that completely pirated my Instagram, and then when I reported it, they said it didn't go against the community guidelines. So
what?
Yeah. Stole like 5 of my pictures. Used a profile picture with me and Charlie Cook of Riding Shotgun with Charlie.
Dude, DCMA them.
What is that?
Digital Digital Millennium Copyright Act. Seriously, that's what I would do.
I'll have to try. The YouTube channel that stole my content was actually very nice when I reached out to them, and they actually took my stuff out of their video, which I was pretty happy about. And I just kind of
wow,
hey, don't do this again, or if you do, ask first and possibly give me a shout out. That's all I care about. I work hard for what I do.
Dude, if you do a copyright strike, a copyright takedown, it will get done.
I didn't go that far. I reached out to the creators. I was like, hey, cut the shit.
No, I'm talking about on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Not YouTube, Facebook.
Oh, Facebook? Really?
Yeah, you can do a DCMA.
I'll have to do that because I was just like, how is this not against community guidelines? This is ridiculous. You stole my photos.
So probably letter of the law, it's not against community guidelines, but I guess they didn't say the way you should deal with this is DCMA.
DCMA will work because that puts them at risk.
Yeah, I'll have to get with you and have someone show me how to do that because I'm technologically illiterate.
Come on, Joe.
See, look, I have a match right here, and I'm gonna copyright strike this guy. And his name is Flying Rich.
No, because I edited that artwork.
No, like all the streams.
Oh yeah, because we parallel stream.
Yeah, so we can actually copyright strike each other, but we won't do that.
Oh, I'm just happy I got power back at the house, so now I'm going to be
Oh,
able to
you're not
edit
living
some
like a
videos tonight
caveman.
and get some stuff ready for the podcast this week. Get guests lined up. It's all good. First Monday's going to be the first podcast in the new place. Much better internet. I'm going to do a definite uplift of the podcast once I'm all settled in, look a little bit more professional.
You're going to take over your mom's she shed?
No, I'm taking over my mom's basement, literally.
Yeah, Shooting Gallery New England is going to be at the meetup.
At the meetup.
I just hope people show up.
I am so pumped.
It'll probably be just us creators.
Well, we'll have a good time. You know, we got the pound for pound largest gun bunny in America coming up. Then I'm in line to be the second largest pound for pound gun bunny in America. He says I still have some work to do, but
eat those cheeseburgers.
The double waffles with a side of waffles.
Yeah.
Wait, does Beth cook for you?
No, I cook for myself. I'm a strong, independent male.
Oh yeah.
I don't go into the old school way where my wife cooks.
Now cooking, does that mean like taking it out of the freezer and putting it in the toaster oven? What's that mean?
I actually know how to cook. You know, I cook for myself. You know, and you know, I thought Beth was going to be coming to this meetup, but she can't get the time off, so I'm a little bit bummed. But it's going to be a solo ride.
She's working.
Yeah, she's going to be working.
Okay.
Because we're taking a small little getaway for my 30th birthday, first week in December. So she can't get the time off.
How did it make you feel that Joe can be your kid, Rich?
Who? What?
Joe, young enough to be your kid.
No, Joe. How old's your dad?
My dad is 64.
All right, so his dad's got 8 years on me.
Yeah, but you're still old enough to be Joe's dad.
How old are you, Joe? 30? Yeah. Oh,
I'm going to be 30 in a month.
Sure, yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Doesn't make me feel anything.
Well, then again, you could be old enough to be my brother. So, you know, we're all some type of messed up family.
Yep. Dark says he's all excited. Ketchup sandwiches don't count. Shooting Gallery New England is what he says.
I don't eat ketchup. I have a palate of like a 4-year-old. I don't eat very well. So
you also write like a 4-year-old.
You know what? Babyface said I might be a doctor with that handwriting.
That's
a compliment.
I have the worst handwriting ever.
Serious? Is that why I've never seen anything handwritten by John Crump?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to read it. You're like, oh, that dude. I have what's called benign tremors, so my hands shake just a tad. So when I write, it's like all.
John, when you go to the doctor's office, a new doctor, and you have to check everything that you have, is it easier if you just do the reverse?
Yeah, basically.
I'm the same way. I'm like, all right, what do I
just write all across it and hand it back, you know.
Just write yes, and then nobody can read your handwriting.
Yeah. Hand me my belt.
So are we allowed to like record at this little meetup? Like we can bring our cameras?
Yeah, sure.
Apparently, hell yeah is the answer.
Yeah, sure. Dark's going up there too.
I say we do a live stream to all of our channels simultaneously.
Well, we can. We have a table to do a live stream up there. I'm bringing my Rodecaster.
Hope you're bringing a couple of chairs.
I don't know. I'm gonna get some pod mics. I'm gonna probably get like 4 pod mics, 4 headphones, so we can be able to afford it. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, we're taking over this gun show. It's going to be the greatest thing you could ever see.
Yeah.
There's going to be all sorts of people. Who are they? There's going to be hundreds of people like.
You don't know who the hell that is.
I think we should get T-shirts made saying the unpopular crew.
We're
not the cool kids.
Not
kids.
the cool kids. That's what it was.
Yeah, we're not the cool kids, everyone. We don't fit into that cool kid narrative, but we are breaking through anyway because F them.
So I think we need to invite Smash Time. Smash Time likes to do meetups with people.
Dude, he'd be all about it. But I think he's got to meet up like the weekend before.
Where's Smash Time at?
Texas. I forget where.
That might be a little bit far for him.
It might be a little bit of a ride.
I don't want to hear it. I'm coming from Massachusetts.
Right. See you, Rob. You guys have a nice day. Rob,
Afghanistan. Well, okay then, if that's how you're gonna be.
Yeah. Let's get back to work. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time, man.
Yeah, I was gonna pass that up. I'm like, I'll make it happen somehow.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask DLD if I could sleep on his couch, but he said it was already occupied.
Oh yeah, I mean, I offered Bacon to crash with me if he needs room.
Oh
Did you?
Bacon's coming. Bacon's in like California.
No, he's like Washington, I think it is.
Washington State.
Did you reach out to 2A EDU?
I haven't talked to 2A EDU. He wanted me to go to a meetup like on the 6th, but I can't.
Oh right.
Yeah, I asked Kevin Dixie if he was going to be there because I heard Maj Chouet and a bunch of other people were being, and he's like, "No,
I think that's all a secret. So shut up."
Oh, okay, sorry.
You break it up, Joe. You have to do that once an episode, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, Joe. That's basically it. No, where I go by, it's all like digital, so whatever. Oh, that reminds me.
4473s. I just wish I could like bulk fill them out and just hand them in.
Yeah, I mean, that would be nice.
I'm not saying I buy a lot of guns, but at least not in the last couple of years. But
see, that's the thing that's funny with me. I work at a gun shop, so like when stuff comes in, I'm like, oh, that's easy. Oh, I'll just grab that.
Yeah, I might buy a gun here or every day, but
yeah.
I buy a lot of guns. I gotta go shoot my my PSA, my dagger.
Oh yeah.
I haven't shot it yet.
Oh, hey, can I show how 3D printing goes bad? So this is nothing but layer adhesion issues. So this was like the mock-up I just put together, but
what is that? PLA plus?
just actually PLA, regular old PLA.
I gotcha.
But hey, if you don't get the layers bonding, they don't bond.
Yeah, Alan. They keep on changing them for the 4473s everywhere. What brand filament?
Actually, this was Amazon Basics.
Amazon Basics filament is actually pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, so I have no idea why. I mean, who knows? Maybe the nozzle got a little jammed up or something, clogged, and I had a bad layer.
Yeah, Alan out there uses ABS. ABS smells like freaking oil.
Yeah, if you're running something like that, I don't even like the smell of PLA.
I think I like the smell of PLA. It smells like pancakes.
What kind of pancakes did your mom make you?
Bad ones.
Wow, Crumpy. Yeah, I don't like the smell of anything from the 3D printer. So if I do end up with all the printers in my office, I'm definitely going to have a ventilation, an exhaust duct set up, because I'm not going to be dealing with that crap. I don't know if a HEPA filter does anything. Some people talk about that.
I don't know. I think the best thing is to run like a vent outside.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I put it with ABS and it just stunk up my room so much. It's just
Yeah, yeah. But then again, if your printers are in your basement's larger than most people's homes square foot wise. So.
No, my basement's small.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just because you have it all filled up with your gun room?
No, my gun room is my gun room is only taking up 1,500 square feet of my basement.
Yeah.
That still seems a lot, but then again, good for you.
That's his basement gun room. No.
Honestly, like I just picked up a brand new safe, and I'm already over capacity by like 7 or 8 rifles.
Oh yeah.
I got a lot of rifles. You walk in there and there's
So
rifles everywhere.
what brand
AR.
safe and how big did you get?
So, because I knew I was moving, I didn't want to buy like a fucking. I'm sorry, pardon my French. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to buy a Liberty or a Cannon or something like that. So I picked up a stack on 20 gun safe, and I have all my pistols stacked up on like the shelf that comes in there, and then I stacked up the rest of my rifles. Like they say it's a 20 gun safe. You throw a couple ARs with optics, and everything else. It's like a 12 gun safe. But once I'm fully moved in, I'm probably gonna upgrade. I'd love to get like a Rhino Metals. I really love their stuff. I do Liberty, but then again, I'd have to find a Liberty dealer and then find a delivery and all that stuff. Because once I buy a house, I'd have to figure out how to move the safe again. It's just a bunch of logistics.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. It's a pain though, right?
Well, keeping the stuff secure, yeah, it is a bit of a pain.
It's like, what do you do with it all? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but the amount of space that you really need for guns is just massive, right? If you have a hobby of like building them,
right?
Yep. Then you got to find room for all the tools, and then build room for a whole bench. Make sure you get everything organized there, because God forbid you lose one tool out of a kit. And it's just my OCD kicks in. It's like I had to throw this entire kit because I lost one wrench.
Yeah, send me your spares.
Yeah.
Yeah. Swamp Dog had a nice kit. I took pictures because I'm like, ooh, I got to get one of those kits. That's nice.
What did he have? The Wheeler T-bar thing?
It was a clamshell setup, and it had like basically everything you'd ever want to assemble an AR-15. All of the blocks, to assemble it. Just, I was like, holy cow.
Honestly, the one kit I always recommend people buying if they build more than 1 or 2 a year is getting the Wheeler Delta series. I have to do a review on my channel about it. I use it at work all the time. It comes with a torque wrench, all the blocks, the upper receiver vise, everything for like the D10s in the front and back takedown pins. Comes with a small little socket set type deal where it's, for small bits, and also comes with the Wheeler Armor's wrench, which is like the best you can get next to a Magpul. And they're like $200 on Brownells, but I tell everybody buy those.
Yeah, it's kind of, I might get myself something like that for Christmas kind of thing.
Yeah, well, when you're a gunsmith, you got to buy tools all the time, so I can't be like, I'll wait till Christmas. It's like, I need this tool.
So does the shop give you an allowance at all, or are there shop tools, or you got to go to the shop?
There's shop tools. Yeah, there's shop tools, but like I'd rather use my own stuff. I come from a mechanics background, so it's like, I'll just use my own stuff. They get sometimes they're like, why are you buying your own tools? I'm like, because that's just how I am. Like, leave me alone. And they're like, no, you can use the tools at the shop. You have the go ahead. We trust you. I'm like, I know, but I'll use my own stuff.
I hear you.
I don't know, man. Did you guys hear about the guy with the Roblox building like the secret military bases?
Oh, the Minecraft guy?
Oh, yeah.
Minecraft,
what was that story?
Basically, he was building classified bases in Minecraft.
And does he have a clearance that he knows all of this stuff?
I didn't really read the article.
Oh yeah, I just saw the title.
Yeah,
this is how you gotta think of it though. That guy plays a lot of Minecraft. Like I love Minecraft, but like that dude plays a lot. If he can literally build classified bases in a video game, like dude knows how to play. Like he's definitely a professional.
Right. Tier 1 operator.
In Minecraft.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he probably would show up and not ditch us.
Let's see. Did I get a message? Let's see.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Nah, I just got kicked to the curb. That's it.
Banned.
I think I'm banned on Instagram from Instagram Lives.
Why is that?
That's because you do too much TikTok.
I was able to go live on TikTok, but yeah,
See?
no, I tried going live on IG doing an unboxing, and I couldn't see comments. I couldn't see anything.
I was just talking to Joe earlier about that. I was looking at Facebook because my birthday was this week, and just saying, "Hey, thanks everybody that wished me happy birthday." And my Instagram posts are mirrored on Facebook, and there's not one like. Of course, we all know the content I post on Instagram. So yeah.
Yo, Black Swan Media, and that on Facebook, that really got kicked to the curb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, post there. It's, I mean, the reach is so low. No.
Oh yeah. I mean, 10 years ago on Facebook, I make one post, I get like 30 or 40 likes and comments and stuff. And now?
I just looked at my
Doesn't show up in
analytics today
anybody's
on Instagram. In the past 30 days, I reached about, and I think I have like upwards of like 700 followers on Instagram. I'm reaching about 2,500 people.
Really? There's analytics on IG?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on your profile.
Ben's asking, how do I get logged on there?
Logged on to where?
Yeah. All right. He just asked. Uh-oh. Crap.
Tell him.
He's asking. Let's see if I can get him on.
Okay. Let's see. I don't see him yet.
Is he coming?
I don't know. Yeah, I feel you coming. Like, I don't know the dude.
Ben's a cool and interesting dude. We'll definitely have to have him back. But then again, he's a pilot, so we'll have to cut him a break.
Did he crash? Like you?
I don't know. I don't know if Ben has any crashes in his history.
We're gonna have to see if he comes on.
Yeah, I don't know if he had one during military service, he may not be able to talk about it.
I'll find out. I'll ask. Hey Ben, what's up, man?
Oh hey, we got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, sorry, if I'm late. I didn't. The time zones and stuff. I thought it was 1500, and now it's already not quite there. So I don't know where we're at. But sorry about that if I'm late.
Yeah, that's all right. We're talking bad about you.
I'm sure. There's lots of bad to talk about me.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So Ben, why don't you introduce yourself to our audience? Tell us who you are.
Sure. I'm Ben Winter. I'm a former helicopter guy in the Forest Service, and then did college and then the Army thing for a while. Flew Blackhawks, and then worked overseas as a contractor. So now I run a little gun company. So I'm trying to make ends meet doing that. So
cool.
It's a challenge.
Cool.
Yeah.
So your gun company is Tier 1 Kinetics, right?
That is correct.
Cool.
Yeah. So you flew Blackhawks. Let me ask you, how'd you get the name of your company? Just wondering.
Good question. The way that it kind of worked out was that especially in the last few years, but before that, it's always a pleasure working in the Tier 1 community and supporting those guys. And so done that for, I don't know, close to a decade with 12 deployments to Iraq and Afghanistan. And then so we kind of got to be pretty good friends with those folks and always enjoyed helping them out. And then the Kinetics part is really the delivery of energy. So that's kind of what we're doing here is delivering some energy. So it's part of that community, I guess, in a way. And then sort of passing along a lot of those lessons learned to the folks that maybe haven't had the experience of being in a real shitty environment. And, hopefully that'll help everybody out in the long run.
Did you have any like close calls when you were flying Blackhawks?
Yeah, plenty.
Yeah, it must. Thank you for your service. It must have been nerve-wracking flying Blackhawks a lot.
No, I mean it's really just focus on the mission, and we're really tactically and technically proficient before we ever go downrange and deploy. So really, it's just mission focus type stuff, and then we have really great instructors and evaluators that are able to identify folks that are maybe not doing the best or maybe not performing the best, and they kind of sit sidelines. But really, it's few and far between the people that make it all the way through Rucker and the flight training program that are bags of ass. So anyway,
when did you decide?
It's pretty good, high caliber group of people.
Like a lot of the people that I know that went into the military and flew, they always knew that's what they wanted to do since they were a little kid. How about you? Was it the same?
No,
or
not even close.
Really?
No. No, I was. I definitely didn't go the traditional route by any means. I didn't. So, anyways, I ended up working for the Forest Service right out of high school. I actually didn't even finish high school. I decided to go back to college in 2004, and so the reason being is because I got into this air delivered firefighting kind of deal where I'd slide down a rope out of a helicopter, and then I figured that their job was a lot better than mine, and it paid more, and it was a lot less work. And then I started asking people, like, how the hell do I do that? And they all said, join the Army. And at this point, I was like, yeah, right. And then so it took me another year of convincing her so that it was even remotely possible. And I had to finish up a bunch of high school classes. And so I did community college for a couple of years before I got serious on university stuff and started flying in 2004. So, but yeah. That's that. But yeah, so it took flying around in helicopters, and then all of a sudden, like, I wouldn't settle for anything else. So that was kind of how that worked.
So you would say it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's amazing. So you have 4,000 horsepower, like right underneath your left hand, and you get to do whatever you want with it with your right hand. So it's pretty fun. And then you get to learn a lot about tactics and strategy. And I don't know, it's kind of fun. Air perspective is always better.
One of my friends, he flies a helicopter for the U.S. Park Police in D.C.
Yep.
So he always takes pictures while he's flying up there, and it's really beautiful, especially at nighttime, because D.C. is a no-fly zone, so you can't fly over there unless you have special permission. And they're U.S. Park Police, so they can fly over there. So some of his shots he has is just incredible. Like from flying over DC where, you never see that.
Yeah, that's awesome. No, I really enjoyed the whole part of always enjoy doing things that very few people get to do. And so that's definitely one of the motivating factors between all of my life decisions. Some of them are good and some of them have not been so good, but learning experiences, hopefully.
So Ben, how many hours do you have fixed wing? How many hours rotary wing?
It's kind of divided up. So probably about 1,200 rotary, 1,000 of them Blackhawks, and then have probably 700-800 in fixed wing, and I'm a multi-engine fixed wing guy. And then I did 3,500 on another aircraft that's unmanned, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw you have a Cosi 3, or I saw a picture of you in front of a Cosi 3.
No, long easy, right? I mean, very
Long
easy.
Very. I don't know what
Yeah,
the
it's-
hell they are.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's a very easy, probably. I've probably taken some pictures in front of a cozy or two as well. I've got lots of friends with nerdy looking airplanes that only a few people truly understand and appreciate. Right?
Rich
Right,
crash. Rich hit a car with his cozy, and he also hit a couple houses with his cozy.
Oh, only 2 houses with the first one.
Right.
Ben,
Oh, yeah.
did you build your Very?
I got it when it looked like a canoe. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I got
10%
it.
done, 90% to go.
It was more like, yeah, I mean, it kind of looked like a fiberglass canoe, and then, yeah, exactly. The other 90% needed to be done for sure.
So you had to build all the wings and
So
all the
the wings
wiring
were
and
done, but yeah, like the strakes needed finishing, engine mount,
Mhm.
running all the cabling, all the control system, doing all the avionics and electrical system, all the fuel system, plumbing, like all the tank sealing, just all that kind of
Yep.
stuff, and then and then the full flight test regiment. So that was really what I was in it for, was really just getting down all the way to the flight test stuff, because that was kind of like, that's the point, you know what I mean? So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a crazy amount of work. That's
I could have budgeted my time differently. There's 3,000 hours I won't get back anytime soon.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
watching something on YouTube where this guy was building his own helicopter, and I thought that was
Ooh.
insane.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I've kind of learned
helicopters,
that maybe.
it's
Go
more
ahead.
mechanical. So there's not a whole lot of, the bubble, the cockpit is all made, so it's not like you're fiberglassing stuff. You're probably not even welding stuff. You're probably mostly bolting things together. The Cozy is a plans aircraft, or the Very Easy, Long Easy. They're all plans aircraft. So you're buying all the products from different manufacturers, raw materials basically, and building it. So I always joke with people, I'm like, you realize UPS delivered your airplane?
Yeah, it makes it nice so you can't get it taxed twice. So so when they try and call you up for taxes, they pay registration taxes on it. You'd be like, well, so I already paid taxes for all these parts here, and then you show them receipts for however many thousands of dollars worth of crap that you got into this plane. So, and then they say, okay, no taxes for you. It works.
Right. That's that. I never thought about that. That's kind of stupid. Like, do they think you get the stuff for free?
I don't know, but it's the government,
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're talking about the government. Does the government ever make sense?
No. Sometimes.
Good point.
There's
Good
exceptions. There's exceptions to the not making sense. There is, occasionally.
99% of the time, they don't make sense.
Right.
As far as products, so what kind of products does your company sell?
So we're pretty much everything. We do guns, a little bit of optics, accessories. We've got 2 different websites right now, and we're in the middle of merging both of them together. So, it's kind of a ongoing project right now. So we're trying to have a grand relaunch of the new website after it's been done. That should have like 100,000 or maybe 150,000 SKUs. It should be kind of like a little Brunel's.
Oh wow.
Yeah, or like an Optics Planet, and that's probably should be up by Thanksgiving. I'm hoping, to where it's a better user interface or a better user experience, I guess. So we're having some technical experts out of New York give us a hand with the web development stuff and sort of taking it to the next level.
Gotcha. Now you're doing AR-15 platform firearms. What else?
So that's kind of been our staple, or like core product, if you will, for now. Is I started doing FFL stuff after working as a consultant for another gun company that I'm not even going to say who they are right now because they don't deserve the promotion. But I did a lot of work for them, and ended up deciding that it's cheaper to pay for transfer fees on my own and all that stuff. If I just got the FFL, I think it would have made up for a year, 3 or 4 transfer fees, and then all of a sudden you have your federal firearms license paid for.
Right.
So, super easy. And then I was working overseas, so I was kind of using it as a tax shelter for some of that income. So that worked out really well there and helped me build the gun collection. And then I also kind of learned. Well, I was an engineer for those guys that I was doing the consultant work for like 10 years earlier. And then I just learned where all their wholesale providers were, what components they were using, what manufacturers they were using. I did a lot of suggesting into like what components they actually put into their guns and what materials they're using it out of. And then I just decided that it's just like easier to just do it on my own. And at that time, I was getting their product as well and selling it, but they had a couple $1 million into manufacturing equipment, and then decided that they couldn't afford the margin that they were giving me as the exclusive distributor of their product for the country. So they decided that they retracted that particular agreement. So, but yeah, it probably worked out for the best anyways. So no big deal.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's a weird world.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's how long you guys been doing this now? Like this is 42, 43 already.
Oh yeah, well we changed the name. I've been doing this since like 2013. We just keep on changing the names.
Okay.
So we did the last one. We did 300-ish episodes of Fireside Chats before we changed it to this. Now we're in 43 of this. Before it was Patriot News Podcast, and before that it was the Veritas Firearms Podcast.
Okay.
And I guess, cool. John, I've been with you, I don't know, for all 43 episodes of this, and then prior to that, your podcast. Yeah, I was in a bunch of episodes. I've been doing YouTube shows for a while, along with Joe, who's below us. So yeah, we kind of, there's a number of us that work together. Are we part of the Black Swan Media family?
Yeah. Basically, if you watch a Firearms podcast, Rich is going to pop up on it. Because
that's the running joke.
Yeah, okay. It's like, you can't be a Firearms podcast without Rich.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, Rich is I don't know, man. Rich is just a weird guy.
Thank you. That's nice. You know, the first time I'm talking to Ben that you say things like that, but that's okay. You know.
I mean, he likes weird airplanes, so he's got to be a weird guy, you know.
Yeah. He I had to go fly with him because I lost a bet.
Yeah.
But
did it work out well?
No, we haven't gone flying yet. I've had financial constraints on my ability to fly, so till I recover from that, I might just rent a Cessna and take him up.
He has not rebuilt his airplane from his last crash when he hit a car. Yeah. He got into a car accident with an airplane.
Well, I haven't.
It takes a special type of person to do that. Not just anyone can do that, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I keep telling people I've never had a car accident since I got my pilot's license, unless you count me hitting a car with my plane.
Yeah.
And it really wasn't my fault. He was in the left lane, I was in the right lane. He was just going too slow, and I hit him with my wing.
Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't have been there. What was he doing? What was he doing on the runway?
No, Richard landed on a road.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah, he missed the airport totally.
Yeah.
Like, there's a road. I'll just land there.
Well,
he was hungry. He saw Roy Rogers and was hungry.
Yeah. The In-N-Out burger.
I got live streamed once in Iraq. Well, my buddy Shane and his other buddy Chip landed on the interstate down in Louisiana, and they're in the middle of towing it, and he was in the back of the truck drinking a beer, towing this airplane with a full-on motorcade of escorts of police officers, and it was hilarious. That ruined the whole trip. It happened.
That's funny.
That is funny. Yeah. One of my friends not live stream. He took a picture. If you look up the Pokemon playing Marine, he volunteered to go work with the Peshmerga to fight ISIS, and he's fighting ISIS and playing Pokemon Go at the same time.
Yeah.
And when he posted that, it went viral because I guess someone shared it.
Yeah.
And then the New York Times did a story on it, and because the guy's like behind this like RPK playing Pokemon Go while
Yeah, there's a whole lot of folks that are volunteering themselves to go fight in these areas, and especially in Iraq and Syria. It's gonna be kind of interesting. I've watched a few of those documentaries as well. These guys are nuts.
Yeah, I had him on one of my shows. It's like, well, how do you get the guns? He was like, oh, you can buy them at the market. Buy them at the market. It's like, he's like, yeah, they're not supposed to sell them, but they're open. They sell them openly.
And we need gun control in this country, right?
Yeah, we definitely do, especially after we donated how many hundreds of thousands of firearms and night vision devices and armored.
Wow. So
that's what I don't get.
How do you feel about the night vision? That's got to sting particularly.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the bigger concerns. As definitely one of the biggest advantages that we have or had. So yeah, that could be a real key problem later on if there's ever a need to go back and do a little restructuring or whatever.
And that's the thing that that just seems like a very high security risk that other governments can have access to that now. The Chinese are taking these things apart and duplicating them. That's the.
But it's interesting too. That's why I just posted that thing a couple days ago about all of the MQ9s going over to India. It's like, India, may or may not be the most responsible person to be having some of this shit stuff. So like, it's it's kind of interesting to see where some of this equipment winds up. And I know allied forces and all that kind of stuff, but depending on which way the wind's blowing, sometimes it's you never know exactly what you're going to get. So
right.
Yeah, I want to ask you a question. The Taliban was complaining that the Black Hawks that we left over there were breaking down.
Yeah, they do that. So one of the bigger challenges that we ever had with sustaining the Afghan Air Force was being able to teach them how to actually maintain the aircraft, because in their culture there's already an incredibly low literacy rate in the country. I think it went up to a world record high of like 14% not too long ago, after 20 years of being there, from like 6 or 4 or something single digit like that. And then there's a culture of like perpetual cheating. So if you're assisting somebody with being able to pass a test or achieve a goal or whatever, then essentially you're looked on more kindly by their Allah or whatever. And so there's that. And so the folks were just in general like not really able to keep up with the maintenance part of it, especially because there's a lot of bookwork involved. And then the same thing to an extent with flying, but I'm a pretty good living example that you can teach a monkey how to fly. So there's it doesn't take a whole lot of talent to wiggle a stick in an Mi-17. But
you can teach a monkey how to fly, but you can't teach Rich how to fly without crashing.
Thanks.
Stick goes up and helicopter goes up, stick goes down and goes down. It's like, it's
a little rudder pedal, a little throttle.
Yeah. When you're flying a host nation aircraft, I'm pretty sure the regulations don't really apply to you, because most of those guys are invited in by royalty or anything anyway. So like when you're flying in the military in most foreign nations, it's more of a, especially in Saudi, Middle East. I've noticed it a lot, even in Europe too. Like you kind of got to have a well-connected way of life before you even consider like operating military aircraft. Whereas here, where it's kind of like a free-for-all open competition, and the best people actually get it mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was reading this thing, since you're a helicopter pilot, like a couple of years ago, where this guy bought a helicopter but didn't have a helicopter's license and never took helicopter classes, and then he tried to fly it and he crashed and died.
You can taxi without a license.
He tried to fly it.
Yeah, I don't recommend trying to go fly a helicopter on your own. It's without any lessons. It's not smart.
Yeah. Well, he found out the hard way. You have to have money to buy a helicopter.
It's a significant investment.
And that's
Yep.
one of the things they talk about in the aviation community is you learn how to fly on a Cessna 152 or 172. And if you're a doctor or a lawyer, you buy yourself a Bonanza and you have zero stick time or near zero stick time in a high performance aircraft, and you can't fly that thing. So they call them doctor lawyer killers. Because, they get into something where they have no skill in operating. And the thing that you always talk about in aviation is being ahead of the airplane. And the faster the airplane, the more ahead you have to be. So Cessna 152, 172, that's like, you could be like 10 seconds ahead of the airplane. That's okay. Typically, Ben flies a high performance airplane, multi-engine also, right? You're thinking 30 minutes ahead about what's going to happen, and you're getting ready for what's happening 30 minutes ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty continuous evaluation process, for Rich too. But it really depends. I mean, are you IFR flight plan and just ATC every time they talk to you, and just sort of like figuring out your approach, and how far away is it, what the weather is, just it's a continuous monitoring program. So I would say, like, especially like flying both airplanes, helicopters, and then unmanned stuff. Like, I mean, there's various different levels of sort of I'm looking for. I don't know, intensity, I guess I pay to the cockpit instruments. So it just sort of depends on what's going on. But yeah, I mean, it always just depends. There we go.
Mm-hmm. All right. I have a hard stop, unfortunately, but we got to have you back, Ben, for a full show.
Sorry about that.
Your life is interesting, and I really want to have you on. But thank you for coming on for what you did.
Yeah, thank you, John.
But yeah, so I'm gonna kick it over to you, Ben. Do you tell people how to find you and whatnot?
Sure. Just go over to the gram and look up Tier 1 Kinetics with the number 1, and just you can send us a DM on there, or feel free to say hi at the personal site, which is the Easy Pilot one. So that's pretty much it. The website's going to get a formal launch, and we'll talk about that at some other time. So soon.
All right, definitely.
But yeah, I appreciate you having me on, and I'm sorry again I'm late. So.
No problem. Sorry, I got a school thing I got to get to for my kid tonight, so I would
understand.
Keep on going. Shooting Gallery New England. Go.
Cool.
Well, you can find me on Shooting Gallery NE on YouTube, on the Grams, TikTok, Patreon, Facebook, you name it.
All right, and Rich, go. Yeah, how would you do that to him?
Improvement. Thank you. Yeah. FlyingRich.com just got an update facelift last night, and YouTube.com/FlyingRich, and on the Grams, FlyingRich_official.
Is that New York Post article out yet?
I don't know. So
I haven't got anything.
One of my videos may be featured in the New York Post.
Very nice.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. They haven't posted it yet. But whatever. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you for tuning in a little bit early. We are back next week. And Rich, who do we have? I see Richard there.
It's like all ladies week. So Monday we have Eclipse Holsters. Tuesday and Wednesday we have local Palm Beach candidates for political office, and also ladies. And Thursday we may have a very special guest. I'm trying to nail that down and confirm it.
That's not a lady, by the way.
Not a lady.
All right, you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend. We will be back Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And for me and the whole entire crew there, thank you so much for tuning in, and see you guys later.